and welcome back to Cynthia's Conversation. Today's topic is a viewer request, but first let me introduce my panel. On my right I have a beautiful Amaka, and on my left I have beautiful Yvonne. Lazy, the question was from your Facebook page. You people will soon get me into trouble. You people.
My hand is not there.
No, they ask the question, and then after that they will come blame us.
No, it's not also, it's Cynthia.
No. And her. So the question was like this. Ladies, have you ever dated bring me back everything I bought for you in a relationship? Yvonne.
Personally, I haven't, but I know of friends that have had that situation, and I find in fact I'm laughing.
No, it expatiates. Sorry,
no,
exactly. Bring me back.
I don't know how
I bought
to
for you.
explain. When you give gift, a gift is a gift, and a gift is something that you thought of to give somebody. Why do you want him back?
When did love don't sour? No, but
this wasn't a mission, because when people ask for things back, that means the whole relationship was a mission. So it's like, let's do this. At the end of the day, let's unsign the contract.
I don't know. Wait, sorry. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah. So it makes no sense. Something has happened. Things have changed. Something has happened. Just move on and leave whatever it is. It's not that important. Those things are things that it's up to, because you're not even looking at the part that the person that you bought these things, after you leave, the person has to deal with having to see those things to remember you and the good time. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it was so bitter, that person will even have to go and hide it, because the more I look at it, the more I remember you. But that doesn't mean you should take it away from me, because if you do that, then you're trying to say in that same sentence that those good times were rubbish. Because that's how I interpret it. If you ask for those things I gave you when things were good, so what you're trying to tell me in that behavior is that, oh, they were not good, they were just made up. That's the way I see it. You know, so it blows my mind that someone would actually do it. Anyway, over to you.
Please, so you said bring me back everything. So when I come to your house and I buy yam and meat, the meat that I used to cook for you, you better give it back to me. Is that bring who back?
Here we go. She has gone back to pot of soup. What does pot of soup got to do?
No, you said to bring back everything.
Bring me back the things they bought. Maybe
did I not buy which gift?
No, but
actually, but there's a gift that I could have given somebody. There's one gift. There's some gifts I will give you, really give back. In fact, they say we should be truthful. There's one guy that I dated. The first gift he ever gave me was a vibrator. So I think I should return it to him. I don't know.
If I'm the guy that collects the vibrator, she's giving it to me, I'll just turn it around and whack her on the head.
Give me back the thing. I'll give it back to you.
No, but ladies, hang on. No, but listen. The question is a guy that she specified. You know, she said if a guy ever bought. I don't know, but the only one that I can remember is when you date people, the first thing they tend to take, one guy like that, is to take all the pictures that we had together. Anything in my mind, I say, is it thinking that I'm going to get lost and you use the picture to find me? Because I can't see what it doesn't ask for a pot and pan. It just go and keeps all the albums and albums. Honestly, albums.
Okay,
this is like many years ago.
If that's the case, you should take the picture from your brain. Don't forget about the brain in
you know, at that time it doesn't sink in. But now looking back, I'm like, so all those pictures that he kept, all those albums, you know, then you take picture and then you put it in album, and then when people come to visit you, you give them the album. So now all those albums that I take, I'm talking about.
Maybe you thought you were going to do
how old? This is my son. I'm 23. So this is like 25, 26 years ago. So my question is, after 26 years, what are you still? Do you still have the picture? Please, if you do, let me know, because I cannot go back right and say, give me back my picture. Jesus Christ, I have over 10,000 pictures on my phone.
You now, he didn't want. He wanted to.
You know, so I've never really taken somebody where go tell me say, bring me back my stuff. What possibly can you give me that you will need back?
Let me give you the case I know. I think the one I'm talking about, I don't even think it's like they had a relationship, but they were cheating. When the guy's wife found out, the lady in question was so angry. She was like, oh, give me all the things, because only God knows, maybe the guy had promised her, you know, maybe I was going to marry her and everything. So this girl started investing in the guy, as in buying things for him, maybe preparing for something that she thought would be, and then the wife finds out, and the guy is like, actually, I'm not leaving my wife. So in that case, the lady was like, okay, if that's the case, give me back. So in that situation, I probably will kind of put a little bit of it, because this is, I think what that lady was doing was putting down stuff for a plan for the future. It wasn't give me back the present. It was kind of like, okay, all the things I've put down in place, I need them back. I think that situation was different.
So let's flip the coin.
Yeah.
If it was the other way around, that the man did exact same thing for the woman, and then in one way or the reason or not that the woman don't want to marry the guy, would the guy then go back and say, bring back my stuff?
Well, I don't think so.
So why is it right for a woman to do that?
No, because I remember one time, few years back, 1 or 2 years, and one Nigerian celebrity was saying he went and collected the car back from his ex, and this was on social media to say, how do you buy a car for a girl and you take it back? You know, it's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
So if a man buy a house for you for the purpose of, say, you guys want to get married, and for some reason the relationship that's out, is he going to come back and say
give me the house?
If you tell me about house, that I can understand, because it's a huge investment. So if you don't do it again,
but it depends on how he actually. But because I think the idea, I mean, what will determine that is actually how it was given. You understand? If I buy a house, pay outright, give you the house. But if let's say I'm doing a mortgage and it's something that we planned, that it's something that we're going to move in together, and that one was, I can say, okay, you know what? Either buy me out or let me get the house, because I can't be paying for something that you're still in it. That situation is different. But if it's that should give you key, do celebration.
Have an uncle like that.
Then that's
I can
it.
get him. Then so that when we break up, you buy me house. Then you tell okay, take the house. Don't worry. You hurt my feelings, my dear. But don't worry, I'll ask you about
that. Just imagine you just the house. Cynthia, you see that spoon where I live for kids? I want my spoon back.
And my toothbrush.
I have had the one that's a bit packed well. Those ones, they know they even leave the toothbrush. Leave a little, they'll come back and carry. Okay? So that one, how, you know, I would just first start. Literally, that happened to me. And you knock my door and I open the door and say,
that kettle.
that necklace that I buy for you that I got. I will first of all laugh it. The way I'll tell even my neighbor go, this I don't will lot. I nearly die for laughter. I'm gonna laugh off we go. Is it all this? What is my grandmother say waiting money no feed, but that person suffer put. You go carry, you go give her, you will go market, go buy times 10.
Or that shirt, that dress that I bought for you that you used to the other dinner party, give back to me.
In fact, I'll wear the dress, I will go remove it.
Rubbish.
At that point in time, I'm not you know what? I'm not even sure that shock will even allow me to even go
laugh.
Because I'll first of all laugh. Then I'll look at you. And then I'll close the door. And the one will actually come out from my mouth is I don't have it anymore. Should I go and steal to get it for you? Because the shop will not even allow me to comprehend. Where did I keep that necklace? Where did I'll be like, I don't have it. So what are you going to do? Are you going to beat it out of me?
Because you know, some people don't even give you back their engagement ring. So why would you want bring back what I bought for you? You know well.
Anyway, to be honest, before somebody asks this question, maybe it happened to her or somebody. But my dear sister, depends on what the gift is.
And the person as well.
It's
a combination of
it. You know, depends on what the gift is. If it's a house and the guy buy it in his name, and you were not smart enough to say, I better remove your name, put my name. And now the thing does how he wants the house, but you have no choice. If you take it to court, the guy will win.
And if it's a car as well.
And if it's a car that the guy buy you, and then the car say, put your name, put your name on the car, and it's his name on the car, he can take you to court, and the judge will tell you it's not your property, it's his property, because the document clearly said the ownership of the car. So, but if it's something below that, like I bought you a ring, or I bought you a dress, or those pairs of shoes.
I won't give it to him.
In fact,
I'm sorry, I won't give it to him, because that's an outright gift. Just like you have an outright sale. Because like you're talking about car, and if we go to court, as long as we have evidence of I gave you the gift. It was your birthday. You're not going to win.
Yeah.
You're not going to win because nobody is giving you that car. The judge will tell you gave an outright gift.
Yeah.
You don't go back and get it back because it's not yours.
If the car is not in her name, then
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it's
that's
that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
That's why I use the word outright. If it's that's why I said the situation is different if there is still a contract. But if it's an outright
No,
gift,
even at that, even if it's a car, for example, if you go and buy a car and it's yours, your name is on it, that's yours.
Yes.
But if you buy a car on my name and I give you the key, if we go to court, I will still get the car back because,
because it's yours.
your name.
Yeah,
You see what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
So in that aspect, the man will probably get his stuff back.
Yeah.
But if it's the other things like shoes or like phone or like
phone, give me that my phone.
or maybe he buy you wig. What do they call it?
Go straight.
And then he come back.
Then I will collect her, but that go straight to expensive.
250,000 naira. And then you are coming to this 250 pounds. My cake volume 250 pounds. No, but
Give me back that what? That
but you know, I've never genuine experience. Maybe because I travel out of Nigeria.
It's not even that do it a lot.
It's everywhere.
I know that when there is a separation, people go, okay, I take the first cut, you take the second cut.
Essentially, the CD that I bought, it was me that bought that CD. It was me that bought. Who does that?
Do you know what? I think the thing is, it's not. I don't. To be honest, let me play devil's advocate. I don't think the people that actually say this. I don't think it's out of anger and hurt. It's not. I don't think it's like when something happens, they just
lash out.
They lash out. I think it's just give me my. I don't want
You having a laugh? Should I show you an image? The one that was reading yesterday. The guy, whether in Kano or Biwe, send a 5,000 naira to a woman, make him take transport to come and see her, and she didn't show up. Man, this nigga is asking for his money, but he took the girl to the court asking for 5,000 naira back. Should I said I screenshot
what was the
5,000 naira was the transport.
No, what was the relationship between them?
The girl was coming to see him from one state to another.
Yeah, because of
what you want to go see?
What is going to see?
You want to go prostitute?
No, play Ludo.
No, they won't read Bible.
No, two sticky one.
Or novel. And then the guy didn't show up. The guy actually went to court. Asked the judge to tell her to refund her back.
The guy is a loser.
Okay, so
you know what? In this one,
somebody like that will double the money.
No, sorry. With this one, let me play I'm with the guy.
Really?
Yes, I'm with the guy.
Why?
Let me play devil's advocate.
Okay.
You made a promise.
So yeah, basically
he made a promise. It's a contract. I will pay you for you to come and do. She did not deliver the services.
So
let's talk contract law.
Okay, so you now go and file for 5,000.
Oh yes, because at that point in time,
how much is 5,000 naira in pounds? It not reach 2 pounds. So
Cynthia,
it's not reach 2
more
pounds.
than that.
No,
5,000 naira.
600 naira for 1 pound.
Yeah. So
5,000 naira is more than that.
Cynthia,
more than 2 pounds.
It doesn't. Well, if we round it up to
it's about 10 pounds.
if it should be about 10 pounds. But you see, it's not about the money. It's about the principle.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in that point in time, yes, and again, you're saying what is 5,000 or what is whatever. You don't know as he take pinch demand. Do you know whether he borrowed that money? You have to wonder. I think sometimes you have to.
I'm even glad that the girl didn't show up because the man intention. Only God know whether he don't go drink and go for somebody's daughter. And the guy don't rise. The thing
don't bring moringa. What do Nigerians drink? Moringa. Nowhere.
And the thing don't rise. He don't bring God down again.
He has bought Bratashi and all that.
Only 5,000 naira.
No,
wait there.
Based on contract law, I agree with the guy. No, but because the girl did not come up with that. Is it not the same situation with prostitutes that those people that maybe they've slept with them and then they come and then the guy starts misbehaving. Then the girl will now grab and start making. It's the same thing. You did not deliver. You promised me money.
No. Yvonne, what was this guy's intention? No, what was your intention?
It doesn't even matter. Okay, you did not deliver the services.
If she comes and says that my period started when I was going to come, how's it going to prove it?
At least it would have been better she go and tell her that
If she had gone, then there's no case.
I won't
No,
go.
no,
She did not go.
No, even this guy where they 5,000 and this guy don't drink and go. Whether the guy has come with, whether she was on or not, or the guy.
And let me even play another devil's advocate. In fact, the guy should have even asked for claim compensation for loss for the inconvenience. Do you know the appointments he must have shifted, plus the hotels he must have booked and everything? Because the other financial things, they would have booked hotel and everything. They should also sue for that one.
What was his intention?
It doesn't matter.
What was his
It doesn't
intention?
matter. They
Now,
can
God, that thief.
Only 5,000 naira. Good for you. No, next time.
My dear, this people.
Next time you tell her, okay, come here, borrow that 5,000 naira, come and meet me.
No, I think
when I is finished, I give you 5,000 naira back.
To answer the lady's question, I think if the situation is in a contract-based form, then it makes sense depending on what it is. But if it is just you have a relationship and it turns sour, then just let it go and move on. You don't have to start, because all those
It's
things
not
are.
her. The guy, she's one asking, have you ever dated? So obviously she's dated someone that has.
Yes, yeah.
Has
No, but there are people
No,
like
but
that.
it's both ways.
It's
That's
both
what she's
ways.
saying.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
both ways.
It's both ways.
Depends on
On
what
the person
person,
and
yeah.
the relationship.
Yeah.
You know, if it's contract based and they ask, okay, fine. But if it's not, you know, then it's a case of you just be the bigger. These things are material things. I mean, at the end of the day, wherever you're going to, it's not going to do anything to you, to be honest. But it depends on the person. People that ask for this, they are hurt, they are lashing out. Some of them don't even actually have the money. Do you know where they even got the money from?
Let me flip the coins.
Yes, let's flip the
Let
coin.
me flip the coins and be on the man's side.
Man's
One
side.
of the reasons why a man will want to get
do
his
that.
dirty from
Yes, yeah.
There are some ladies who will literally financially drain you. From the instantly, they know they're not going to date this guy. They know they're not going to have a relationship with this guy, but they will just keep going and take. And then if at the end of that, and then you find out that even this wife, she don't even have a bit of likeness in you. It's just because she wanted whatever she wanted.
Knows that
even me, sir.
Yes.
Me, will, I will want my team back.
Yeah.
I will come and knock your door. If you like, I will knock your door.
Which comes back to
No, if she like me, she eye me, because there are some women that will just take, and even ask their friend to take, their family member take, this one take, that one take, and at the end they'll come tell you, say, bros, go collect your thing back.
Yeah. Now we're back to the reason hurt. Again, it's hurtful because by this time the guy would have known that this girl didn't really even have my time. She played me, you know, and out of that anger, they go and ask for it.
Yes, so
you know,
but auntie, bros, uncle there. But if any of you has had the relationship and the guy asked you to bring things back, and then tell us on the comments
what they told you to bring back.
And please tell us. I want to know.
Because
So you know,
I've never had that kind of thing
until
before.
next time, guys. Bye.